good evening. You're watching Prime Time on InfoTez. I'm Manisha Bhaumik and let's start off with today's headline. Starting with weather reports, India is witnessing one of its hottest summer ever. Tezpur to witness high temperature with minimum 25 degree and maximum 45 degree throughout the week. The temperature seems pretty high in Tezpur. People have been going on and off about unnatural heat waves. Since there are a few competitive exams coming up this month, our team has reached Tezpur University to see how the students are dealing with the extreme rise in the temperature. We have with us reporter Vinita Chetri. Vinita, take us through.
Hi, this is reporter Vinita Chetri with video journalist Atanu Burman going live from Tezpur University campus. As we know, India has been witnessing extreme heat this summer. It is also changing weather pattern in turn are driving dangerous heat extreme. Delhi's maximum temperature at 31.2 degrees, light rainfall in some parts. Northwest Central India to witness above the normal temperature to September. Northeastern states are likely to witness heavy rainfall. Weather office issues red alert in Assam, Meghalaya and Arunachal Pradesh. Tezpur to witness high temperature, minimum 25 degrees Celsius and maximum 45 degrees throughout the next week. There will be 54% of rain. So now let us ask some students of this university how they are dealing with this heat. Can you share some of the measures you are taking to deal with this heat?
As you can see, it's too much temperature here. It's too hot. Most of the students are carrying their umbrellas and their cycles to, ignore the heat or ignore the temperature. So that's how we are dealing. We are taking our umbrellas. We are drinking lots of water, and that's how we are surviving here in the Tezpur University.
So what do you want this university to do about it?
As I am a patient of high blood pressure, I want this university to provide us with a good transportation so that nobody can, get a heat stroke out of here. So that would be my suggestion to this university.
Okay, thank you so much. With that, over to you, Manisha.
Thank you, Vinita. Moving on. Students gather to perform Mahalaya rituals and celebration in and around the Tezpur University campus ahead of Durga Puja festivities. Mahalaya, a day that marks the beginning of one of the biggest Indian festivities, is being celebrated today in and around the Tezpur University campus. We have with us reporter Pahari Khanikar covering the event. Let us see what is going on in and around the campus on Mahalaya. Over to you, Pahari.
Morning, I am journalist Pahari Khanikar reporting live from Tezpur University campus with video journalist Atanu Burman. So as we all know, today is Mahalaya, the beginning of one of the biggest Indian festivals. This year, Ma Durga is making her big entry riding on the back of an elephant to the land of the living. A large number of residents of the university have swarmed out of their respective hostel and room to awaken Goddess Durga. Let's go talk to the people about their feeling regarding Mahalaya and their Durga Puja plans. May I know your name?
Yeah, hi. My name is Jayashida.
How is your Mahalaya morning going?
I'm pretty exhausted right now. As Mahalaya is a very special occasion for us. I barely got any sleep last night, but I'm looking forward to the puja. So yeah, that's that.
Interesting. What are your Durga Puja plans?
This puja, I'm planning to go back home, spend the time, puja time with my friends and family, come back recharged, and yeah, that's basically all. I'm planning on doing some fun puja hopping, pendle hopping here and there with my family. So that's all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Happy Durga Puja.
Happy Durga Puja to you as well.
Happy Durga Puja. Thank you.
Thank you, Pahari, and a very happy Durga Puja, everyone. Moving on. Sonitpur's first Pride March to be organized today in Tezpur Churchville. Huge crowd to be expected as hundreds of people gather around the inaugural location. The city of Tezpur witnessed history as the first ever Pride Walk was organized by the Social Work Department of Tezpur University in collaboration with the Hobdo Foundation to empower the LGBTQ+ community. Lots of LGBTQ+ allies accompanied the march along with the people from the community. The Pride Walk started at Churchville, Tezpur. We have reporter Shashi Das on the field who will give us the details into the events.
Hello and a very good afternoon. I'm reporter Shashi Das reporting live from Churchville, Tezpur with video journalist Atanu Burman. So here we can all see everybody is here for the Pride Walk that is being celebrated today, and Tezpur is witnessing its first Pride Walk. So I think it's safe to say that seeing so many people have turned up, I think it's safe to say that it's already a very big success. And just to give you the background knowledge, a Pride Walk or a Pride Parade is an outdoor event that is celebrating the queer community. And let's go talk to some people. So we have with us Dr. Samhita Borua from the Department of Social Work, Tezpur University. So ma'am, can we just ask you a few questions? First, can you give us a brief about the event that you have organized?
This is the Tezpur Queer Pride Walk, which has been organized for the first time in Tezpur. And this is not new. We've been doing this kind of mobilization since 2014. And we feel that this event helps people to come out with themselves, to be themselves. It gives freedom for people to express their gender identities and their gender expressions through choice, and I think it's a space which is very inclusive. Yeah? So that is the idea, to be visible and to also tell each other that you're not alone and you don't need to be secluded, excluded, and you don't need to feel lonely about life because of some choices that one makes. So that is the whole idea of claiming public space, because otherwise people are closeted and they are always isolated and they don't find that. So this kind of pride walks helps people to connect with the world around, and it is an expression of gender identity. Yeah?
That makes a lot of sense, ma'am. So can you please tell us a few more words about your future plans about with this event? Will we be seeing more events of this kind in the upcoming years?
Yeah, we always have the various events, and not only events, these are different ways of expressing our social solidarity. These are ways of addressing certain inequities in society, talking about the discrimination and the inequality which the community has faced over the years. We've just been legalized since 2018, and in fact September is the month when Section 377 has been repealed, especially for the Indian context, But in the world, this is something which has been going on since 1969. And it's a way of talking to the world that we live in diversity and we contribute as much as anybody else. And we are capable, proud, and we are extremely, sensitive towards each other as well as towards all other people who are not queer. So we have space for allies as well, and we have space for every queer identity. Queer is a blanket term, and it is for obviously the non-cisgender and the non-heterosexual community, right? So that is how we look at it, and I'm sure there'll be many platforms in future where we will be able to address the critical areas of concern for this particular community. So first is the civil rights, so that is what we are getting right now. Then comes the political, then comes the social, then cultural, then economic. We are still struggling in all these fronts, and the ecological as well, right? So we need the ecology also to support, and the society to support these issues, and we need that type of solidarity from every end, so that suicides are less, homelessness is less, and people find a lot of scope and creative scope in expressing themselves and finding different opportunities on their own as well.
So we have Luku with us, who is also the co-founder of the foundation. Let's have a talk with her. Can you give us a brief about this event that you have organized?
Okay, so actually this is not the initiative of the foundation alone. There are a lot of other organizations in solidarity, and a lot of people who do not identify associate themselves with any organization. So I would say this was an initiative of the Tezpur Queer Pride Organizing Committee that took the initiative of bringing Tezpur out of mainstream cities like Guwahati in Assam, and then bringing it to a town, not a mainstream town but not a big city as well, to Tezpur, to create visibility of the queer community here, and to create solidarity, and also to demand rights, and also for accessibility, because a person from a small town might not be able to go to Guwahati for Pride, so why not bring Pride to their small town? So that was basically the intention behind it.
Okay. So can you tell us more about your future plans or what you are going to do next year?
in the upcoming years, will we see more of such events? Definitely, as of the foundation, we have been kind of doing college outreach programs from time to time. We have associated with Tezpur University we have been associated with Tezpur University for a long time, since 2018 to be precise. And we hope to, continue this support that we are trying to provide to the trade youth, and also to continue, bringing in more and more solidarity, to creating more solidarity from people, from the layman also, who maybe is not so much aware about pride or about the queer community, and also to, bring about the support system in universities and colleges amongst youth, so that queer folks will not, suffer anymore. And that will be like an equity that we provide to the queer folks in order to reach the ultimate goal, which is equality.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Siyashi, for the information. The impact of rising trends like Mojo in the field of journalism and how it has given power to the citizen journalism. Mobile journalism makes journalistic video productions more affordable, flexible and faster, also empowering citizens to have a say in decision making. The subject matter expert Mr. Ankur shed some light on the importance of Mojo and how it has become an alternative to mainstream journalism, allowing individuals and journalists to report about issues on the go. He has stressed about Mojo breaking the monopoly of mainstream media and providing information allowing participation of citizens. We have reporter Samarth Mishra in the Department of MCJ who will provide us details about the interesting topic.
Hi, I am Samarth Mishra reporting live from Department of Mass Communication and Journalism, Tezpur University. In the recent times, we have witnessed the rise of Mojo and its significant impact on the field of journalism. To know more about this, we have with us subject matter expert Mr. Ankur Datta. Let's have a talk with him. Hello sir, good afternoon. Hope you are having a nice day. What is your opinion about this issue?
The concept, mobile journalism, or we call it Mojo, it's comparatively new in the journalism sector. Actually, not very new. The term Mojo was introduced in the year 2002 in US, and after that it got familiar with all the journalism people. Actually, the mobile journalism thing or Mojo is a faster process of distributing or producing news with the help of a portable device like smartphone. So, and internet also. So, with the help of this smartphone, a journalist can produce and distribute news going to the field, and it's very fast compared to the traditional methods of journalism. And another thing is that this mobile journalism thing, it helps the common people to engage in the journalism process. Okay, nowadays any common people, they can share or produce news with the help of a smartphone and internet, and it's a revolutionary thing in the sector of journalism, because nowadays everybody can be a journalist. That is called citizen journalism thing, and this mobile thing or Mojo, this helps everyone to be a journalist and share any kind of news from their area, from their city, from their village. And there are so many news coming up nowadays with the help of this Mojo thing. And I think that's a very good thing and interesting thing in the field of journalism. And I hope it has more scope to touch newer heights. So yes, I am very hopeful over this issue, over this Mojo thing. And that's my personal view. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak on this issue. Thank you so much.
Okay sir, thanks a lot. As we came to know from Mr. Ankur that Mojo obviously has enabled citizen journalism and common man to himself contribute in the field of journalism.
Thank you, Samarth, for the information. Now let us head towards the sports news. Basketball players of Tezpur University talk about the lack of sports facilities in Delhi, stresses the need of a coach. Tezpur University basketball players shared their views on their experience playing in the university court. Players also talk about the issues they are facing. Atanu Burman have details to share from the field.
Very good evening to everyone. This is your reporter Atanu Burman with video journalist Reshidas. Today we are here at the Tezpur University campus at the basketball court of the university. As we can see, few players are practicing there. So I am here to talk to them, ask about their experience and also suggest the university so that the training process can be improved at the university. So let's go and talk to a player. And you played like regularly?
Yes.
Regularly. So how is your experience playing inside the university?
Experience has been good. Played annual meet last
semester. It's a good, they are good guys with me.
And do you have any suggestions for the university to improve the experience of the players?
Actually, yes, because see, we have a very nice coach. It's a cemented coach. It's very evident that university has paid a lot of money to get a good coach, but what we really lack is a good coach. Because when we have to go into competitions, let us say AIU, which will be happening in November in Meghalaya or Indian University, we, even after having good players and good resources, we won't perform well because we don't have a coach. And when we don't have a coach, we cannot build a team properly, because no matter how skilled we are, we really need a coach to guide us in that way to win a competition or at least perform good at it. So that's one thing which this university really needs.
Anything more or others, infrastructure and everything?
I think infrastructure is pretty good. We got high marks, we got a good coach, we got balls, everything. But there's no foundation of time. You can play wherever you want. Just we have to maintain some basic game rules like good shoes and stuff like that. Other than that, it's good. But yes, we really need a coach.
Thank you very much for your time. I won't take much of your time. And you can continue practice, and all the best for your coming matches.
Thanks.
And this was the experience of the players. As you can see, they need a coach. I guess the university will solve these issues and make the playing experience as much good as possible for the players. Thank you. Back to Manisha Vomik at the studios.
Thank you, Atanu. With this, we end our today's prime time. But before leaving, let's look back at the headlines once again. India is witnessing one of its hottest summer ever. Tezpur to witness high temperature with minimum 25 degree to maximum 45 degrees throughout the week. Students gather to perform Mahalaya rituals and celebration in and around the Tezpur University campus ahead of Durga Puja festival. Sonitpur's first Pride March to be organized today in Tezpur Churchfield. Huge crowd to be expected as hundreds of people gathered around the inaugural location. Fact of rising trend like mojo in the field of journalism and how it has given power to citizen journalism. Basketball players of Tezpur University highlights lack of sports infrastructures, urges the university to boost the scene. Thank you. Signing off, this is Manisha Bhaumik and you're watching Primetime Info.